أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome everybody to today's class, and we're going to start right away with our first dua, please. So if we could have, let's see, A1106. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you today?
Fine, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. First day of school. Was your school on today, or was it closed with the snow?
It was on with the snow.
Oh, okay, excellent. So if you could please recite today's dua, and then we can start our class.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري.
And the
Lord,
translation?
Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy for me. Verse
Excellent. Jazakumullah, jazakumullah. If you just stay on the line for a second, and I will have you as my first student in the classroom. Let me just a quick reminder for everybody else. I hope all of you you remember your etiquettes of the classroom. You should all have your heads covered. You should all have done your wudu, and you should all be sitting in a nice, quiet, calm place, ready for today's class. I hope you have all done your revision over the weekend of the verses that we had been covering last week from Surah Baqarah, and all of the rules which we've been going over in our revision classes as well. Okay, so we're going to start straight away. Let me close this with our revision rules that we have started already over the last couple of weeks. And today we are looking at, sorry, there's still some children, some students entering the classroom, so I'm just entering them as well at the same time. Today we are going on to this rule, which is, do you know how to read Hamza when it appears over a vowel or a ya? So A1106. Do you know how to read a Hamza when it appears over a vowel or a ya?
I think.
I can't hear you. Could you move a little bit closer to the phone or put your volume up a little bit, maybe?
I think.
To the speaker, sorry.
I think I can do it.
Hello?
I think I can do it.
You think you can do it? You remember? Excellent. So if you start from here, if you could tell me, how will you pronounce this letter, just this letter here, where my hand is?
You ignore the wow and play the Hamza.
Excellent. You ignore the vowel, and you only say the Hamza. And the Hamza has what on top of it?
Dhamma.
Dhamma. Excellent. So if you needed to recite this whole word, how would you recite it?
Yabda'u.
Yabda'u. Well done. Excellent. Next one.
Aba'una.
Good. Once more. Be mindful of this stroke, which is on top of the alif here.
Aba'una.
Well done. Much better. Next one.
Imrun.
Very nice, mashallah. Next one.
Awliya. Yahuhu.
Okay. Could you just move a little bit closer to the mic again? You suddenly become very quiet. Once more.
Awliya. Uhu.
Very nice, mashallah. Next one.
Yatafayyahu.
Good. Once more.
Yatafayyahu.
Well done. Next one.
Shufa'una.
Once more, and be mindful of this last letter here.
Shufa'una.
Well done. Excellent. And if we go on and you carry on with the next line, and then we'll move on to our next student.
Nasha'u.
Well done. And make sure we take a nice deep breath, and we try to do this for the full 4 seconds. So once more.
Nasha'u.
Well done. Next one.
Yada'uhu.
Well done. Next one.
Tafta'u.
Once more.
نبدأ
Well done.
نبأ الضعفاء يدرأ.
Good, well done, excellent. That was very nice recitation. A1106. 1 second, let me just bring you up again. A very nice recitation. Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, excellent. So, as A1106 informed us at the beginning, in this lesson, we only need to pronounce the hamza, not the vowel that it's sitting on top of. And in the next case, it will be the hamza and not the ya. Okay, so let me choose my next student now. Let's see. N1226. Assalamu alaikum. N1226?
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah, very well. Did you have a snow day today or did you have to go to school?
I had to go to school.
You had to go to school. Oh, okay. Well, it must have been good in school as well. Excellent. So are you ready for what you need to do next for this line here?
Yes.
Excellent. So off you go.
Al-Bari'u
Good.
Quri'a
Well done.
Tilqa'i.
Okay. Try and make sure you try to do this for the full 4 seconds. Take a nice deep breath and try to do this for the full 4 seconds and make sure you have a rounded mouth when you're doing your qaf. Okay, once more.
Tilqa'i
Much better, mashallah. Well done. Very nice. Next one.
Labbi
Next one.
Istuhzi'a
Well done. Very nice. Next line.
Ita'i
Very nice. Once more. This one.
Ita'i
Good. Well done.
Ala'i
Good.
Hayyi
Good. Well done. You had a nice little jerk there at the end, which is what you need to do because there's a sukoon on the hamza. Hamza sakin. Well done. Next one.
Yunshi'u Yuhayyi.
Well done. Very nice recitation. N1226. That was beautiful from you. Well done. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Excellent. So, very straightforward lesson. And I know sometimes when we're reading the Quran Majid, because obviously at the moment these are all highlighted. So it's much easier for us to recognize, okay, yeah, that's the letter we're looking at. Okay, yeah, that's the letter we're looking at. Okay, but when we're reading the Quran Majid, sometimes it does get confusing because everything is the same color. So you have to look very carefully and you have to remember that if there is a hamza on top of a vowel or on top of a ya or on top of a blank bend that we did earlier, that you pronounce the hamza, not the vowel or the ya, or if it's a bend, it means it's a blank ya. Okay, so very good. Well done, mashallah. Very nice recitation from both of you. Okay, we're going to go on to our next slide now. Again, these are things which are highlighted now, and when we have them in the Quran, they won't be highlighted. So we do need to learn these rules, and we do need to know how to pronounce these particular things. So in this case, it says, do you know what to do with blank, empty letters? Okay, so let's have our next student. Let me see, who can we have next? A1110. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
Fine.
Good, alhamdulillah. Are you understanding the lesson so far?
Yes.
Excellent. So, do you know what to do here?
Yes.
Okay, off you go.
As-salatu.
Well done, very nice.
Az-zakatu.
Okay, very good. Very nice recitation, good elongation. How will you pronounce just this letter?
Ka.
Ka. Well done. Because last time it sounded a little bit like it was a little bit of a thick letter, but you said it perfectly the second time. So once more this word.
Az-zakatu.
Very nice.
Al-hayatu.
Good. Al-hayatu.
Al-hayatu.
Very nice. Remember, this is the ha. This is a slightly different sound from the round ha, like this one, which is ha. This is ha. So it comes from the middle of the throat. That was very nice. Well done. Next.
كمشقة
Very nice. Beautiful. Next one.
أولئك
Good. Well done. Next line.
أولي الباب
Well done.
أولو أولوبية
Very nice. This again, this can be a little bit confusing because here you have a lam with a vowel with a sukun on top. This is a vowel madda, so you have to elongate. This is a blank vowel, so you don't pronounce anything there. So that was really good. You took your time and you looked at it for a few seconds, and then you made sure you elongated this, but you didn't elongate this. So once more with this word.
أولوبية
Very nice. Next one.
النجاة
Very nice. What do we need to do when we have a noon with a shadda on top? A noon mushaddad. Do you remember how we need to do that? Sorry?
Make a nasal sound.
Excellent. So you have to make a 2-second nasal sound. So try that once more.
نجاة
Much better, mashallah. Very nice, because this is called a noon gunna. You had to make a 2-second nasal sound. That was very nice, mashallah. Next one.
Salud.
Good, well done.
Alaikum.
Good, well done. You said it a few times. You were a little bit confused, but then you worked it out yourself. That was really good. This is an alif, yeah, not a lam. Lam looks like this letter here, where you can join the next letter to it, okay? With an alif, you can join it from the front, but you can't join it from the other side. So, sa'urikum.
Sa'urikum.
Very nice. Next one.
La usallibannakum.
Good, well done. Once more, make sure you do your correct sound here as well. Nice and clear again.
La usallibannakum.
Very nice. La'u, and remember this is just 1 second. La'u sallibannakum.
La usallibannakum.
Very nice. Jazakumullah A 1110. That was beautiful recitation from you.
Auntie,
Yes.
I haven't read the Quran class for the 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, okay. So you haven't done the recitation of the Quran yet?
Yes.
Okay. So
No.
if we have time today, I'll try to choose you again. If not today, then later on this week, we'll definitely choose you to do the recitation. Okay? I've made a note of that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Jazakumullah. If not today, then sometime later this week. We'll definitely get you to do recitation.
Assalamu alaikum, Allah Hafiz.
Wa alaikum assalam. Allah Hafiz. Excellent. Okay. So let me choose somebody from Nasirat. N1211. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. I'm very well. Did you have a snow day today, or were you at school?
I was at school, but in the afternoon I played with a bit of snow.
Oh, that's good. So you did get a bit of fun with the snow. That's good. Excellent. And did you do your revision over the weekend?
Yes.
Yes, good. Alhamdulillah. Excellent. So you understand what we're doing today?
Yes.
Excellent. So on this the first 2 lines, you can see that the vowel was highlighted and we didn't need to pronounce the vowel. So we just had to make sure that we didn't elongate any letters unnecessarily. In this 2 examples, these 2 lines here, we have this blank bend which is highlighted. Okay, so again, that's just a blank bend highlighted. There's no stroke on it, no vowel on it, so you don't need to pronounce anything there. You just need to ignore it. Okay, so off you go from here.
Yaraha.
Very nice.
Naraka.
Well done. Naraka.
naraka,
Well done. Very nice. Next.
mathwahu,
Very nice. Next.
malana,
Very nice. Very nice elongation. You're making sure that you concentrate and all of your elongated letters, you're doing them very nicely, mashallah. Next.
aradi,
Okay. This is here a blank vowel. Okay. Sorry, blank yeah, there's nothing on it, but there should be a sukoon there, right? And then you would elongate that. So that's fine. Once more.
arani,
Okay. There is supposed to be a sukoon there, so you would do elongate that. So you did say that correctly. Arani.
arani,
Very nice. Next.
atkakum,
Good. Well done. Now, I want you to just concentrate. Your elongation is beautiful. How will you pronounce this letter?
like, qa,
Oh, well done. Excellent. That was much better. And this one?
kum,
Kum. Well done. So you can hear there's a slight difference between this qaf and this kaf. This is a much softer sound and this is a much stronger, heavier sound. Okay? So when you're doing these two letters together, it's very easy to make the same sound both times, but you need to just try to make sure that your mouth is a little bit rounder when you're saying qaf and a little bit softer when you're saying kaf. Okay, so once more on this one.
atqakum,
Much better. Well done, mashallah. Excellent. Next one.
tarani,
Good. Again, when we're saying ra, try to make it your mouth a little bit rounder when you have a ra with a fatha or a vertical fatha or a dhamma or an inverted dhamma on it. Okay, so tarani.
tarani,
Much nicer, beautiful. Well done. Next one.
najwakum,
Very nice.
mila, mikala,
Very nice. Next one.
ataha,
Next one.
wafahu,
Very nice. Next.
hawahu,
Very nice. Beautiful recitation. That was very, very nice recitation. N1211. Your letters were lovely and your elongation was really good. So just keep on practicing. Similar sounding letters. Remember we talked about it before. So focus a little bit on those just to make sure that when somebody is hearing you, they can hear the difference between the two letters you are saying. Okay? But mashallah, that was beautiful recitation. Well done. Jazakumullah for your help. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. So we've covered 2 slides today. Okay. One is our hamza when it comes on top of a vowel or on top of a ya, or it could be on top of a blank bend as well, if you remember that we did that as well. And we only pronounce the hamza. We don't pronounce the vowel or the ya in these circumstances. Okay. And our next slide was again our blank letters, right, which have been highlighted. We have a blank vowel in these examples and we have a blank bend in these examples. Again, we do not pronounce them at all and we don't elongate and we don't imagine that there is a sukoon on this, for example, and elongate unnecessarily. It's just a blank letter that we just need to ignore. Okay, so those are our 2 new rules or revision rules for today. Again, just practice them. Just make sure you recognize them because when it's highlighted like this, it's very easy to see. But sometimes when it's within our recitation, it can be a little bit more difficult and a little bit more confusing. Okay, so we're now going to go on to our Quran recitation for the day, inshallah. And I would like to please choose my next student, who is, let's see, hang on one second. Let me make sure I don't. Let me make sure this is at the right spot. There we go. And I'll have, if we can have A1119 and I think N1222 is there as well. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. How are you both today?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. what we will do is, there's both of you there, so we will do one ayat with one of you. The first one's quite small. So then when I tell you, then we'll change on to the next person. Okay?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So when we start here, remember to do those. And if who's starting first? Could you tell me who's starting first, please? Is it A1119 first?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, off you go.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay.
ثم بعثناكم من ديماتكم موتكم لعلكم تشكرون.
Good, excellent effort. And 1119, that was a very, A1119, sorry. That was a very good effort, mashallah. You could see, and what I really, really appreciated the way that as you were going through, everywhere where you heard that you made a mistake, you corrected it yourself. That was really good. And you were putting in a lot of effort to try and make sure you could say all the words very clearly, which is very, very important. Because if you're saying words clearly, then you're saying them properly. Okay, so that was really good effort, mashallah. We're going to start again, and I'm just going to stop you where necessary, and then we'll correct anything that needs to be corrected. Okay, so start again here.
ثم بعثناكم
Okay, good, well done, excellent. Right, so remember here, when we said we have a meme with the shadda on the top, do you remember what that's called? Or what we need to do there? That is a meme gunna. Okay, so just like when we have a noon with a shadda, we have a meme with a shadda, we have to make a slight nasal sound for 2 seconds. So it's thumma. Good, well done. Thumma. Well done. So that's the first thing. You just need to make sure that when you have a meme with a shadda like this, or there's one here as well, okay, we have to make a nasal sound for 2 seconds, okay? So again, you were trying really hard to make this ayn sound, which was really good. That was a really good effort. Ba'athna. Good. Ba'athna. Good, well done. Here, if you remember, we said that if there's, for example, any letter which has the sukoon here, then the next letter with the shadda, if we have a meme, for example, meme with a sukoon on top, meme sakin, and the next letter has the shadda on top, that we have to ignore this letter here. And we only pronounce this one here. Okay, and we covered this last week. Yeah, when we said idgham kamil and idgham naqis, we did this last week. So this will be gummim. Good, well done. And remember this small little meme here? So we're just going to join this to the meme instead of joining it to the noon. So once more, we're going to say this word. Ba'athnakum mim. Good. Next, carry on. Ba'di. Good, well done.
Ba'di mautikum
Good, well done.
lakum tashkurun.
Good, well done. That was very good. You said that very nicely. Mautikum. You made that vowel lean sound very nicely there. La'allakum. Good. So we need to make sure we really harden this shadda sound. Okay, so any letter which has a shadda, we need to make it much harder. لعلكم تشكرون.
لعلكم تشكرون.
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 Good, well done. Very, very nice. That was really, really good effort. Just keep on practicing, keep on revising, and keep on making sure that you've got all of your rules. Once you've learned all the rules, the fluency and the speed will come with practice. Okay, so just make sure you focus on all your rules. Focus, as you've been doing, on making sure that you're reading each word correctly. Okay, don't try to rush through any words, because when you read each word slowly and correctly, that will really, really make it easier for you when you're reading, when you have to read a lot of the Quran Majid at the same time. So that was very good, mashallah. Well done, jazakumullah. If we could now pass on to N1222.
Yes. My sister isn't well.
Okay. Is she not okay to read?
I don't think so.
Does she want to read just one line, or is she not okay to read? Is your mum or dad there?
She could read one line.
Yeah, I can just ask her to read to here, just so it's just one line, just so she gets a little bit of practice. If she's okay, if not, then we can ask her another day.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
You okay? You want to have a go?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Then start with Tawuz and we can start from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good girl. Can you see here where my pointer is? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, if you start there.
وزلا
Good, well done. So wa, that was beautiful, well done. Zal, you remembered that you needed to join that. What do you now need to do with this lam and this lam? Do you remember? So they're both lams, so you have to join them because this is a lam sakin. Okay? So zallal.
زلل.
Good. And this is?
Could I tell you something?
Yes.
My sister is still reading the Quran, so she doesn't know that much about the Quran.
Okay, that's fine. Why doesn't she read this line with me, just as a practice? Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Wa zallalna.
Was
Lal. Na. Good, well done. Wa zallalna. Wa zallalna. Good, well done. Alayku. Alaykumul. Ghama. Alaykumul ghama. Kumul ghama. Ma wa anzalna. Ma wa أنزلنا
نزلنا
عليكم
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 المن
المن
والسلوى
والسلمى
و
والسلوى.
Good, well done, excellent. Jazakumullah N122. That was a really, really good effort. That was very, very good try from you. So Jazakumullah, thank you so much. Okay, thank you to both of you. Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. So if we now go to our next student. Let's see. Do we have... A lot of you have... I'm just trying to find people that have not read recently so that we can try and make sure that everybody gets to go. Okay, A1131. Assalamu alaikum. Is that A1131?
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I think that's unmuted 1134.
Okay, this is 1 second then. Okay, the numbers are all jumping around because when people put their hands up, I'm very sorry about this, when people put their hands up, what happens is all the numbers go out of order. So when you try to unmute somebody, suddenly somebody else gets unmuted. Okay, A1131. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Okay, so if we can start here, please, from where the young Nasirat just finished off. Let me just move the page down so that it's ready. Okay, so if we go from here.
Kulu
Okay, if we start with Tauz.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم وما ظلمونا ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون.
Very nice, mashallah. It was beautiful recitation. If you just do it once more, what I really liked about your recitation is that it was a very nice flow. You had a good speed there. And also when you realized that you hadn't elongated or you made a mistake, that you corrected it yourself, which was really good. So just once more through from the beginning.
كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم وما ظلمونا ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون.
Well done. Very nice, mashallah. Well done. Make sure you do this elongation here because this is our extra long elongation. Well, this is our medium elongation for the full 3 seconds. Sometimes you need to take a bit of a breath to do that, but make sure you do that there. Other than that, that was really good recitation, mashallah. Well done. So just keep practicing and inshallah, everything else will come with that. So that was really good. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. Okay, excellent. So if we have now, let's see, Nasirat. N1212. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you, beta?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
Excellent. Good to hear. Okay, so are you ready for the recitation?
Yes.
Excellent. So if you start, let me just move the page down so that it's all ready for you. So we'll have to move it while you're reading. Here you go. So if we start with Tawuz and start from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فإذ قلنا
Good, carry on.
هذه قرية فكلوا منها حيث شئتم.
Okay, if we stop there for a second. Okay, if we stop there for a second and we start again from the beginning. That was really good effort. You were trying your hardest to make sure you did all of it properly, and you even made some corrections yourself, which was really good as well. So we're going to start again from the beginning. And I'm just going to make any corrections and any improvements where needed. Okay, so start once more from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فإذ قلنا
Okay, I can see why you're doing this, and you're doing well because you've seen that there's an alif here that's coming after a letter with a fatha, which means it's usually an alif madha. But because this letter here, this dal, has a sukoon on top, this is a dal sakin, we need to join these two letters together, and we don't need to elongate this noon. Okay, so it would just be nad. Good. Wa iz qulnad.
وإذ قلنا
Carry on.
خلو
Good, well done. Khulu. Good. Carry on.
هذه
Okay, here, this ha has a vertical fatha on top, so we need to elongate that. Okay, so هذه قرية تا. And then carry on from here.
فكلوا
Good, well done. منها حيث. This is your ya lean here, so حيث شئتم. شئتم رغدا ود. Good, carry on. Good, well done. Khu, and then all of these letters here are blank letters, so we don't need to pronounce them. Khulul baba. Good. Sujjadan. Sujjadan.
Sujadan wa.
And then from here.
Gulu.
Well done.
Hittatunu.
Hittatun naghfir.
Hittatunarfir.
Good. Try once more. Hittatun naghfir.
Hittunafir.
Hittatun naghfir.
Hittatunafir.
Excellent. Lakum
Lakum.
khatayakum.
Khatoyakum.
Very good. And from here?
Wasanaridu.
Good. What letter is this? It's got a little dot on top.
The.
Good. Well done. So what would this be?
Zidu.
Good. Well done. Wasanazidul.
Wasanazidul. Muhsini.
Very nice. Excellent effort. Jazakumullah N1212. That was a really good effort. You tried to do all that by yourself. You just really need to just keep practicing. Okay, and as you keep practicing, then your recognition will improve and your understanding will improve, and you just be able to do lots and lots of little words. You'll be able to do them a little bit quicker as well. Okay, so that was really good. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. Okay, so if we can now go to, let's see who else. A1126, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you today? Is it A1126 and N1235? Is that right?
Yes.
Excellent. So if we can have A1126 first, please, and then we'll move on to N1235 afterwards. Okay? Excellent. So if you could start from, we got to here, didn't we? So if we start from here, please. Okay, make sure you do those. Good.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فبدل الذين ظلموا قولا غير الذي قيل فأنزلنا على الذين ظلموا رجزا من السماء لما كانوا يفسقون.
Very nice, mashallah. Beautiful recitation in A1126. That was really good. Okay, so we're going to go through it once more, and if there's anywhere that I think it can be even more improved on, then I'll let you know. Okay, to carry on from here.
فبدل الذين ظلموا قولا غير الذي قيل.
Okay, stop there 1 second. Stop there 1 second. That was really good. Your flow, your melody is very nice. You're elongating properly. You're hardening your letters correctly. What I want you to do is just tell me this letter here.
Za.
Za. Good. Make your mouth a little bit more round. Okay. And say it once more.
Za.
Good. Well done. Za.
Za.
Good. Za. And what is this letter here?
Z.
The. Well done. Can you hear the difference in your sound? Za and the.
Yes.
Okay. So these are letters, and the reason I'm focusing on this with you is because, mashallah, The rest of your recitation was really good. So what you really need to focus on now is just making sure that all those letters which sound similar to other letters are really clear and distinct so you can hear the difference, okay, when you're reciting. So your recitation was beautiful. But just try to work now a little bit more on making this your nice thick sound, zo. And this is a thin sound, the. Okay, so just focus on that a little bit more. So if we start from here.
غير الذي قيل لهم فأنزلنا على الذين ظلموا
Much better. Carry on.
رجزا من السماء بما كانوا يفسقون.
Very nice, mashallah. Very, very good. Excellent recitation. Again, so that's all you really need to really focus on at the moment. Make sure that you can actually hear the difference yourself when you're pronouncing those similar sounding letters, like, for example, kaf and qaf. Okay, so if you can hear the difference yourself, it means others will also be able to hear the difference as well. So that's one thing that you can work on, and that will improve and beautify your recitation even more. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you so much, A1126. So if we can move on to now N1235.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, beta. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. If you could start here for me, please.
Bismillah, A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Va'izis taska musali kaumihi fakulna Nazarib Rabbi Asa Kalhajar.
Very nice, mashallah. Very nice recitation. That was really good effort. You did it very clearly and very slowly and carefully. That was really good. We're going to repeat up to there again, and then we'll move on. So if you repeat once more.
Va'izis taska Musa likaumihi fakulna
Good.
Rabbi asa kalhajar.
Well done. Very nice, mashallah. And one thing you did, which you did the first time as well, and it's something we all often do, but you corrected it yourself. That was really good. Because when we see something like this, we automatically go to say na. Okay, and then suddenly we see the next letter, which is the sakin on the top. Okay, and then we remember we actually have to join this, so it's nad. Okay, so that was really good. You corrected that yourself, which was really good. Carry on from here.
Jarratun min husnata asrat ta'ayna.
Okay, good effort. Well done. Once more, try again from here.
فانفجرت من حسنة.
Okay, very good. Once more. Fanfajarat. That was beautiful. Min husnada.
Min husnata.
Good. Carry on.
Asrata aina.
Okay, this is right. Ain is right, but you have to elongate this noon slightly here, because when we do a waqf here and we make this into a single fatha, so it'll be aina.
Aina.
Good, well done. Carry on.
Kad alima kullu أناس مشربهم.
Very nice. Carry on.
كلوا
Good.
واشربوا.
Good. Well done. Make sure here that you don't elongate the calf here unnecessarily. So it's kulu washrabu.
كلوا
Ku. You have to keep that really short. Ku. Ku. Good. Well done. Kulu washrabu.
كلوا واشربوا من رزق رزقي.
Okay, 1 second, stop there. This is something we looked at last week, and it is a difficult one because we have to remember that we don't pronounce this letter because this letter has a shadda on it. Okay, so this would be mirz.
مرز
Billahi.
كالله ولا تعثوا في الأرض مفسدين.
Well done. Make sure we don't do a jerk here. So mufsideen.
مفسدين.
Mashallah, that was beautiful recitation, and you tried so hard, and you tried to recite every single letter so carefully, and you've made your corrections yourself, and anywhere where I corrected you, you did that quickly as well. So that was really good, mashallah. Well done. N1, 2, 3, 5. That was beautiful recitation. So just keep practicing, and the more you practice, your speed will become faster, and you'll be able to see more quickly where you need to, for example, like we had here, where you don't need to pronounce the letters in between, where you have to join the shadda. I think it's gone up a bit further up on the screen, but you'll automatically start recognizing those things more quickly. So just keep on practicing. Both of you did very, very beautiful recitation, mashallah. Jazakumullah, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
جزاك.
Okay, and if we can now go to, let's see here quickly for our last student. Let's see, can we have, everybody is jumping, the screen is jumping up and down, so just a second. A1113. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
A1113?
Yes,
Assalamu alaikum, how are you today?
fine.
Good, alhamdulillah. Okay, so if you start please from here.
What is كل أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ قلتم يخرج لنا
One second, we're here.
مما
1 second. He said, wa iz qultum, and then here.
وإذ قلتم يا موسى لن نصبر على واحد فادع لنا ربك يخرج لنا مما تنبت الأرض من بقلها ليلها وفومها وعدمها آسيها وبصلها.
Okay, right. So we're going to go through that once more. We're coming up to the end of our lesson. So if you can go through that with me, okay, because there's a couple of little things that you just need to concentrate on. Okay, so وَإِذْ قُلْتُمْ
وإذ قلتم
يَا مُوسَى
يا موسى
لن نصبر
لن نصبر
على طعام
على طعام
من واحد من واحد
من وادهم هدن
فادعوا لنا
فادعوا لنا
ربك يخرج
يخرج لنا
مما تنبت الأرض من بقلها
وقثائها
وفومها وعدسها وبصلها. Very nice, mashallah, well done. So just keep practicing on all of the different rules that we've learned. Jazakumullah so much, 8113. Thank you so much for your help. Okay, so for everybody, just keep practicing all the rules we've learned, everything that we've been doing, okay, and make sure that you try to look over the verses that we cover during the class, because it means that it will help you, because you've heard it once with all of us, and it will help you to improve. It will help your fluency as well. Okay, quick reminder about Friday's lesson. It is at 7 o'clock on Friday, and the class number, the ID number, which I gave you on Friday as well, it is 415-119-729. Okay, 415-119-729. That's Friday, this Friday, the 15th at 7 o'clock. It's the meeting with the G2 students as well. Okay, so just that quick reminder. The number will be repeated every day throughout this week, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so if we're going to finally move on to our final prayer. So if we can have, let's see, N1207. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Excellent. Let me just move this dua to the right position so that you can actually see it. Okay, so are you okay to recite this by yourself, or would you like to follow me?
I'd like to recite it by myself.
Okay, off you go from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم.
Good. And the translation?
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran.
Very nice. And if you could carry on, please, and do the second part of this dua.
وَجَعَلْهُ إِمَامًا وَنُورًا وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً. and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance and the mercy.
Jazakumullah. Thank you so much. Jazakumullah to everybody in today's class, and inshallah we will see you again tomorrow. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.